Welcome to the first episode of the new Road to Glory. Now, this is going to be a laid-back Road to Glory. It's going to come in the form of no camera. It's going to be pre-recorded footage and then commentary after. And it's going to be specifically a Road to Glory where I only do the BPM or I do an AFK draft. Now, for those of you that don't know, an AFK draft, you go on single player on beginner difficulty, and from there you can basically score a goal, put the controller down, and it'll basically play out. Now, the idea of this series is, this is my second account. This is not me sort of trying to have fun necessarily. This is sort of an experiment where I'm going to see how many coins I can make from things that don't take a lot of effort. So for example, the AFK draft takes literally zero effort. I make the draft, I pay for the draft, I score the goal, put the controller down, done. With BPM, I open packs, I sell the cards from the packs. I sell cards that are in the club that have spiked because of SBC's evolutions. And it's basically just us trying to find out exactly how many coins we can make when it comes to sort of no effort at all. So you can see in the background we have been opening our starter packs. We've opened a preview pack here. We do get Hoisin of Real Madrid, formerly of Bournemouth. Not worth opening at the time. Bear in mind this footage was from about a week ago. When the game first came out, I basically opened all of this. So if you see some of the prices a bit different to normal, that'll be why, because it's not quite up to date. We have jumped on it today though and finished this episode, so you might see a bit of a difference in Team of the Weeks on the load up screens. But as you can see, we're just looking through the gold cards that we did get from our starter packs, realised none of them are worth anything, so we just discarded the lot. We have 3.7k, we open our first bronze pack and we get cracking with the BPM. Now right now the BPM is very, very slow. As you can see, I'm listing all and every card because realistically, any coins we can make back from the BPM at this stage in the game and with this many coins is a win. So I'm even listing things that I don't think will sell, like this white T4. Try to get 200 coins for the white T4, I wouldn't normally do that. But at this point in time, every coin matters because we've only got about 3,000 coins. So yeah, basically all we do here is just keep going through. When you hit a little bit of a jackpot there with a Brazilian manager. So we actually list that Brazilian manager for 3.3 to 4.4k buy now. We also then get a nice little Man City women's team striker called Benny. We list her up for 700 coins. So that was a nice little stint of packs there, considering we only had 3.7k. You can see everything's listed there. We basically go and have a look because we have done a couple of objectives. So we do get the 200 coins. Again, every coin counts at this point. We come back and we have 5.4k. So it has been a successful first stint of the BPM. Thanks to that Brazilian manager, no doubt. You know, a lot of them coins came from that Brazilian manager, so that was very fortunate indeed. We go back to bronze packs and we hit a nice Nigerian manager who again is going to give us some coins. Now, throughout this series, you're going to see little packs here and there of good hits with the BPM, and you're not going to see necessarily the bad packs. So, bit of a disclaimer, because this is the first episode, I'm not going to repeat this all the way through, but you will see, you know, only the good stuff. The BPM is very, very slow right now. It's not working as well as it has in the past, but it is still working well, to the point where I'm happy to do it on my main account and on this account. We do a few stints of the BPM. We're up to 10.9k. I'll show you everything that's sold here. Again, a few 200s, a stadium theme sold, a few stadiums themselves, badges, players. So you can see, you know, the Nigerian manager sold for 4.9k as well. We relist everything. We're up to 10.9k. We're absolutely cooking at this point. We then get an American manager. The American manager we can get about 3,000 to 4,000 coins for again. So managers are absolutely carrying us early days here. And to be honest, it's still the same now with the BPM. Managers are the absolute hits at the moment, including a team of the week, but we'll get onto that later. We do get a 1.5k coin boost for listing 50 cards, I believe it was. And then we come back to 15,000 coins. Now this is going to unlock us our first single player draft. Now if you're wondering why I'm including a single player draft, it's because I like to have some exciting packs here and there. It's also to show you some of the rewards you can get from single player. Now I made a mistake here. I clicked amateur. Do not click amateur. Go beginner if you want to do an AFK draft. I messed up. I clicked amateur and then it basically made it so when it bumped up to semi-pro, I couldn't just put the controller down. You see here we win the draft and we get a premium gold pack and a small prime gold players pack, which isn't necessarily the worst. We're up to 3,000 coins from a few things selling, and then we're going to go and open the draft rewards. We get a striker, English, It's going to be Ivan Toney, not the greatest of pulls to be completely honest. I think I end up discarding most of these things. Players we try and sell for like 500 to 600 for commons. Obviously when SBCs and evolutions come out, it's worth checking the price of everything. We try and sell a bit of everything, try and get some of that 15k coin total back. And you'll see by the end of the episode, after discarding a few things, we do end up on about 15,000 coins. But again, it's just one of those things where, you know, it's nice. It's a nice variety every now and then to have a few gold packs. It's not me sort of doing anything wrong in terms of doing a single player draft. We do get Vicario here as well. But yeah, I think the idea is we're going to include drafts here and there. One, I can unlock the transfer market on the companion app, which will be really good and helpful in getting the progress on this. And two, like I said, it's just a bit of fun here and there to have a few packs. We might pack something nice in the future. And if we do, happy days. But yeah, if you are looking forward to watching this series, do let me know. We are coming towards the tail end of the episode. We do come back and you can see here, this was today. So I've just filmed this today that you're seeing this. We basically came back to about 13,000 coins, but we do go ahead and discard a lot of the badges and kits to get us back up to 15k as a nice little ending point for the video. But yeah, if you have enjoyed, please do smash a like, hit that subscribe button. If you've got any suggestions for the series, I'm all ears. I'll try and upload this as frequently as possible, but there's no promises. All I'm going to do is just treat it like a bit of an experiment here and there. So I'll upload as and when I do this, but we're ended on 15.3k. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.